Hey, so welcome to 2018. When we were back in 2017, we were learning about two different things. Two things that seemed very unrelated, but in reality were very much related. One of those things was called photosynthesis, where plants were taking in carbon dioxide and then they were taking in water, and through the use of energy from the sun, they were magically changing carbon dioxide and water into oxygen and glucose. And then that oxygen and glucose were then going out of the chloroplast into, hey, sit down, into the mitochondria, free, sit, into the mitochondria, and then we're being changed back from glucose and oxygen into water and carbon dioxide. But the important thing was the energy that came out of that was no longer sunlight. It was something called ATP. And that ATP is very important. It's important if you're a dog like this. It's important if you're a plant like this. Because plants, even though we don't always think of them as doing cellular respiration, they definitely do. They go through the same process, photosynthesis to make the glucose, cellular respiration to break the glucose down, because they want that ATP. Now, why do organisms like Frida over here need ATP? Because in order for her to lick my finger, in order for her to scratch her ear, in order for her to lay down, they need ATP for that muscle movement. She needs ATP to be able to think. She needs ATP to be able to smell things. ATP is what drives everything in an organism, whether that is a dog, a person, or a plant. Now, once that ATP is produced, and even before that ATP is produced, her whole body is working to make that happen. Because you could say it all starts off right here with the things that she eats. Take it. Or you could say it starts off with her breathing in and bringing in that oxygen that is needed in order to break down that glucose. So the foods that she eats, that bone, that's where she gets glucose from. The air she breathes, that's where she gets oxygen from. And in order to move all that stuff around in her body, because she's not breathing right here, she's not eating right here, but she's going to get oxygen and glucose to the little tiny muscles in her feet, her little paws on the bottom, everywhere. And in order for her to do that, there are three body systems that are working together. That's the digestive system, eating, the respiratory system, breathing, and the circulatory system, her heart pumping and moving everything throughout her body. And we're going to talk about and learn about those three systems today.